Welcome back to Practical Notions Tarot. My name is Jess, your most humble host, and I'm back. I'm back with another pickAcard reading. Hashtag Tarot Monday. By the time you watch this, you will experience your weekend, and I hope it was wonderful. It was everything you dreamt of. Yeah. All right, y'all. What's the topic today? Your next 7 days. What's going on in your next 7 days? All right. So you already know, whatever you see here, however you resonate with the image that you pick up here, that is your pile. 1 or 2 or 3, I don't know, you choose. But while you're doing that, I'm going to ring the bell for my spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors. So if you are sensitive to loud noises, please cover your ears for your safety. Here we go. All right, I'm going to light some Palo Santo to welcome in the highest and most beautifulest energy in our ancestral line, yeah. And guardianships, yeah, spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, yeah, the highest ones want to see us do well up in here, yeah. Light my Palo Santo, My ancestors' favorite choice is the cleansing smudge of choice for my ancestors, yeah. All right. Got a good flame. All right. Hopefully you were able to make your selection, and I will see you on the other side. All right, Pile 1, thank you for joining me on the other side. So what is your next 7 days looking like? Okay, I see temperance. I do. Perfect balance, union of opposites, moderation, purposeful, harmony, tranquil, patience, alchemy, patience, balance, peace. Yes, followed by the 2 of Cups, a lover's exchange, a loving exchange. Okay, lover's exchange. That's what really originally came out of my mouth. Okay, let's figure out what this is. Companionship, mutual feelings, new partner agreement, in sync. You're in sync with something or someone. 2 of Cups energy, Cancer, Venus vibes. Okay, that could be in your chart. Yeah, and if you don't know what a chart is, a natal chart is what your blueprint for coming into this universe here, from the universe to this reality on Earth, 3D. Yeah, so you can get one at astro.com for free. It'll get, if you know your birth time, it'll give you the house placements. But if not, you know you got the signs, planets. So yeah, it'll give you something. And you got Sagittarius, Jupiter here. Okay. Followed by the traffic cone caution 32, an unusual example, a different way of looking at an unexpected change, Uranus. Okay, and the Ace of Cups. Do you feel that in your heart? That's potential, dear. And your hint card, HINT. That is recharge, mental rest, emotional recovery, taking a break, come back stronger. All right. Okay, so what I do see here for you all is that you are taking a balanced approach in a loving exchange with someone else. And that could be a company, that could be an actual partnership, like married couple, boyfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? But Spirit is saying take caution right now. You should not, this is what I'm saying, the next 7 days, you should not give up who you are for someone else. It's time for you to look at this in a different way. What are some examples of relationships or loving exchanges that you can see that aren't catered to, like dimming your light in order to uplift them? And I'm hearing this is not a good example, I'm telling you. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, not a good example. But I do see that sometimes on the surface, it looks like they're supporting each other, famous people doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? But there's been some talk about politically how some people are not fans of one or the other in their fandom group. And so yes, and I really feel like one of them has dimmed their light. You choose who that is, and you know, if you read between the lines, one has dimmed their light a little bit just to fit in with the more dominant energy there. And yeah, you're gonna expect a different change here, unexpected change with the way you move in the relationships. You're not dimming your light. The next 7 days, you're actually speaking up. You want fair and equal, balanced and harmonized, peaceful relationship. If it's causing you an unrest or no peace at all, you're gonna get rid of it. You're gonna eventually walk away to recharge your batteries here, because I do see in your hint card mental rest, the HINT hint card, mental rest, emotional recovery, taking a break, come back stronger. If you cannot agree to disagree on how you move in your relationships, and that's of any kind. If you're at a toxic workplace, you're going to agree to disagree, to just do your basics. That is quiet quitting. That's what I'm hearing from spirit. If it's not making sense, you're just gonna fall back a little bit. You're gonna wait until the coast is clear, or what seems imbalanced and your peace is restored, and then you will offer up your Ace of Cups here. You know, your heart. The cups is the hearts, you know, breaking the ice and introducing yourself, or slowly getting into the groove of coming into an agreement with something or someone. But spirit is giving you a big red caution here, a caution cone, not to give up who you are, not to give up your freedom. Because when we're talking about 32 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5 in numerology. That is freedom of your movements, of your expression, of everything. You know what I'm saying? Because 3 is communication, 2 is partnerships, being diplomatic, boundaries, you know, not giving up who you are in order to fit into someone's life here. And that's the unusual example I'm giving you here, is that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, beyond anything else or whatever. You know, we're not talking about exes here. That's a non-factor right here at this moment. It's about trying to fit into someone else's lifestyle when you live a totally different one. And it's time for you to look at things a little bit different. It is. There is an unexpected change coming to your life in the next 7 days. And if you want to give your cup of love to it, okay. But if not, it's time for you to fall back. Fall back. That's interesting, you all, for pile 1. Well, I think I've done more love readings on you all before than I do on the other piles. Pile 2 is usually about their money. They don't even care about a relationship. I'm just gonna be honest here. Yeah. Page of Swords here. Ooh, curious, witty, chatty, communicative, inspired, vigilant, alert, mental, agile. Okay. So yeah, you're definitely mulling over this whatever you give your loving exchange, your Ace of Cups to, and obviously you got the 2 of Cups in the very beginning, that yeah, whatever you give your loving exchange to, it's gonna have to be something that's gonna actually spark a curious mind in you. You want someone that's kind of, it makes me feel like pile 1, you're more of a sapiosexual type of energy. So if someone can actually lure you in with their intellect and teaching you something, maybe it's different cultures, you know, you don't know much about that other culture, so they're teaching you a little bit about where they come from and how the mannerisms, the traditions, or whatever, you know, even the ethics and rituals behind that culture, you know, that's how they're going to lure you in. That may be a clue, pile 1, for your next 7 days. What would meet your fancy in a relationship? Someone is going to spark your intellect, give you that curiosity to want to ask more questions, to make you feel inspired in some kind of way. And what else, Spirit? Ooh, I feel like that one wanted to come out. Ooh, okay. So it makes me feel like you're going to meet somebody that's going to actually do it for you, or at least spark that curiosity within you. Movement, speed, progress, quick decisions, sudden changes, excitement. This is Mercury Sag here. So yeah, and you got Jupiter Sag. So yeah, I really feel like some good energy is coming your way, Pile 1, for the next 7 days. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Yeah. But Spirit is saying just pay attention to the caution, the red flags, the caution. Just be cautious not to dim your light in order to fit into that person's world. And it's followed by King of Cups here. Wise, diplomatic, balanced head and heart, devoted, advisor, counselor. Yeah, Spirit is saying definitely pay attention to your emotion, that person's emotional intelligence for one, and also yours. You know, you don't have to reveal all your cards. You can definitely walk into the situation in a stoic type of energy, a manner. You know what I'm saying? Balance, the temperance energy. The first word I said, but as I entered this energy is that, yeah, you don't have to always lay all your cards out on the table immediately. Test the room, and it's not a negative to can play at that game type of way. No, it's a fact that you want to know if you're in sync with yourself. This is why I started off with the natal chart, that you don't, even if you don't have the time of your birth, you know, most of the time, especially in my area, it's listed on the birth certificate. So yeah, go and look at your birth certificate and see what time you were born. You can enter that into astro.com, and it'll give you a free birth chart, so you can know the house, the planets, the signs of what is in your natal chart, so you can know exactly how to move forward. But if you don't know yourself, then it's gonna be hard. It's gonna really be hard to gauge the type of relationship that will be good for you. Let's be honest. And yeah, you can definitely check me out on practicalnotionsmedia.com. I have a free gift there for you. So yeah, check me out. Let's stay in touch, and definitely get on my email list, because you know I'm coming out with some things. I am, and especially about teaching you about yourself. You know I'm moving into the pinnacle cycle, so definitely the timing of life for you as well. All right. And on the bottom of the deck, I do see stability for you. 4 of Wands, community, home, celebrations, reunions, parties, gatherings, stability, belonging. This person is going to make you feel like, where have you been all my life? You know what I'm saying? Where have you been? What do you mean? Where have you been? It's like you're missing something here with the with all the other persons that you've messed with or been next to, or even jobs you've actually applied to and you know, were a part of. It's like something was always missing, or you couldn't stay long, or something was going on. You know what I'm saying? Something was cut short, and now you're gonna find real stability and real lasting commitment, you know, with this energy here. Yeah. All right, so what are we gonna do over here? Next 7 days. Shout out to Rosie. Animalistic desires and messages, Adam. Shout out to Rosie. Next 7 days. Ooh, that one wants to pop out. Swan. Ooh, okay. 74. That is 12, which is actually a 3. Communication is really high on the priority list for the next 7 days. Yeah. Earth energy. You've got some big ass love coming in with a soulmate. I'm telling you, be open and wise to accept and take it. But I'm telling you, that word of caution. Ooh, that word of caution for the next 7 days. Yeah. Don't dim your light to fit into their world. All right. So hopefully that made sense to you. And if this resonates, please like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. And yeah, especially even with the job, it's not only just a person, it's with the job too. You know, some people can find their sole purpose on the job. You know what I'm saying? So if it word of caution, use your intuition. You know, don't lay all your cards out on the table immediately. You know, fill out the room first. Fill out the room. Your intuition will guide you, but this feels right. I'm telling you, Pile 1, it feels right for you. Yeah, you're gonna gain your stability here, because with this symbol right here, that is earth energy. You know, you're gonna gain your stability with this situation, with this relationship, this soulmate, this workplace. You know what I'm saying? All right, so if it resonates, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to design and or create a life that makes sense to you, because that is the only way you're going to be happy. Yes, it is. All right. And thank you for joining me. You're welcome to follow me to Piles 2 and 3. If not, I will see you in the next pick a card reading. You take care. Hey, Pile 2, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Let's spray. Evil eye protection. Yeah. All right. And cleanse the energy from the other pile too as well. Ooh. Okay. Maybe I sprayed that a little bit too close to my nose. Okay, now I'll be more careful. All right. All right. Okay, so pile 2. It smells lovely, but I think I sprayed a little bit too close to my nose. Yeah, so you all be careful now. Getting beautified and clearing out the energy could choke you out. Okay. Just do it in a ventilized area. Okay. Pile 2, 8 of Swords energy here. Self-entrapment, negative thoughts, doom and gloom, drama queen, hands tied, paralyzed, crisis. Your next 7 days. So you've been all in your head about something. What is it that you've been all in your head about? This is what I want to know. Knight of Coins, connected to nature, conservative, practical, hardworking, responsible, protective, defensive, persistent, stubborn, patient, loyal, and slow. Okay. I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race. Okay. Because you are being divinely guided here with the star 33. Are you becoming a teacher of some sort? Pile 2. And you're just kind of worried about the lesson plans. Are you worried about the syllabus? Is that it? Because right now, honey, you got your intuition to protect you. Yeah, you got to examine your attitude from any past situation when it has come to this. Because I'm sensing here with you all, Pile 2, that you've tried to really get something off the ground here. You've been trying to figure out a way to teach something here. This is what I'm feeling. And it's resulting from a history of you just being there for people. I really feel like you're looking at the lessons that you've been given here, and you're trying to figure out a way to help people through tough situations. This is your next 7 days. You're trying to figure out a syllabus of some type. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. A syllabus of some type, or it even could be a business plan. I'm hearing that too. Something that you can follow, some kind of a guideline or a guide or something. But Spirit is saying, you got the sun here. Give yourself permission to experience joy. Spirit is saying, don't take yourself too seriously. It's time for your inner child to come out here, because you see all the sunflower, you see the bees and stuff like that. I even see, is that leaves? I don't know. Yellow dress, yellow. You could be the person in yellow this week. Maybe you should put on some yellow. Yeah, I'm hearing solar plexus. Wear some yellow. Yeah, wear some yellow. Okay, and your hint card, HINT, breaking cycles, ending harmful patterns, freedom from repetition, new beginnings. It starts with me. Yeah, you're getting out of the stinking thinking, trapped self-entrapment, 8 of Swords energy here, Gemini, Jupiter, and you're moving into your Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles here, Virgo energy, Virgo, fire energy. Like you're moving forward with something that's actually gonna stand the test of time here. Yeah, this is what I'm hearing. You're becoming more flexible. It may give off a little bit of a fickle vibe, But you're seeing both sides of things. Like, okay, yeah, I experienced this, but how can I remix it or put it out in a situation to where it's not causing shame and guilt to myself, and I can actually tell the story in a way that it will actually help people overcome their challenges. It's like, yeah, I'm hearing like a business plan or a way of doing business or a course that you're trying to put together. And I'm hearing a syllabus again. So you could be a teacher of some type, because when I see the master number 33, that is a master teacher here, master communicator. So you're wanting to put something together, but you're still kind of in your head about how to do it. You don't want to embarrass folks that you've known in the past, attitudes from the past about some situation or resulting from the history of some kind of family situation you've grown up, or just coming of age type of things. Because when I'm seeing breaking cycles, this is like a young person here. This is like a young person. Cancer is like the mother energy. So you could be a mother trying to impart knowledge on the younger generation, but they see you as a star here. So it's not that you're gonna like throw away your I don't know what they really feel up, the vibe they get from you, how much they love you and how much you inspire them. It's not that. It's the fact that you just need to go out there and just say it. You know, try to find the most loving way to say it, but just say it, you know. But I'm hearing syllabus, business plan, or maybe a routine or something you're trying to put together, because you have some things you want to get done. You want to lay that proper foundation. This is what I'm hearing. Oh yeah, well, the magician. This is a master. I said master, but yeah, it is one of the major arcanas. Like a master number here, the master 33. It's a major arcana. Willpower, desire, resourcefulness, skill, ability, concentration, manifestation. You're resourceful, Pile 2. And I'll always say this with you all, because you're more about the money than a love relationship right here. I don't know if you just don't have a person. And many of the people that do come to this pile, I notice they're either divorced or you're just refraining from a relationship at this time because you have things you want to do. So yeah, you're being resourceful, and you're going to take all of that experiences, even with being in a coupled relationship. I'm not saying everybody is single here. There's people here that are married in this pile, but I know that you are highly independent. Even although you're in a relationship, you're independent. So yeah, you're even taking that and you're using it as a syllabus or some kind of a outline. And I'm even hearing a book too. You're taking all of those experiences and using it as an outline for your book. Ooh, look, you're collaborating this week too. 3 of Pentacles, teamwork, shared goals, collaboration, apprenticeship, effort, pulling energy. Yeah, you're pulling energy from all of those past energies that you've been through, those cycles. And you talking about it, not backing down, is actually going to help you, honestly, because you're getting over a lot of the hardship with the 5 of Pentacles: hardship, loss, isolation, feeling abandoned, adversity, struggle, unemployment, alienation, disgrace. And even here recently, because I've been taking a lot of courses here, and yeah, this brings me to this too, the 5 of Wands: conflict, competitions, arguments, aggression, tension, rivals, clashes of ego. This is at the bottom of the deck. It brings me to a story that I just had here recently, because I've been taking a lot of courses for me repositioning into the next era of my business and setting things up. And I was in this course that I was taking, just a little bit of story time. This course that I was taking, I was laying out some of my business plan and things that that the course was asking all of us to put up, you know, so they can give us direction if we needed it, because this is how you lay the brickwork for your business plan. And some lady was on there arguing with me, asking me about the meaning of my YouTube channel. What does that mean? And I'm like, well, to be honest, you know, not to be negative and mean, But if you have to ask me what this means, then obviously you're not ready to know. And obviously, you know, if you over here reading, listening to this channel, you know I'm into esoteric knowledge. So obviously it was something beyond her pay grade. So I'm not here to sit up here and open your eyes unintentionally or beyond your or before your time. So I'm not here to discuss what this really means. Either you like the layout or you're not. I mean, I'm not here to sell you anything. And she was angry, but to sum this all up, I had to report that lady, and actually it was actually in my favor, because I was actually able to get given another class that I actually really wanted. I didn't even know that it wasn't a part of the offering that I originally bought. And so, yeah, you know, you can turn this adversity energy into something of an experience that you could actually put in your syllabus, your teaching material, if you get my drift. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, don't let anything, even the adverse situation with this Five of Wands and this Five of Pentacles, being rejected, left out, or someone using adversity to scare you off or make you or throw you off your square and get you trapped in your mind, like, am I really doing something for the man, for people around me, the effort that I'm putting into this? You are doing something good, Pile 2. And for the next 7 days, you'll see that your efforts will pay off. Yeah. Because you're being resourceful. You went in there one way, like I'm telling you with this story, with this course I'm taking for the repositioning of my business. And I'm working with others to really, you know, gather the material that I need, or to set it up in the proper way so I can monetize it in the proper way. But I experienced adversity already, and I ain't even been in this course yet that long. But that adversity turned into a little bit of disagreement, but it actually was for my good. It's actually going to break a cycle here. Something that I needed to divinely guide others here, to be that 33 master teacher. It was actually a breakthrough in what I needed. And I actually discovered that I didn't even know I needed it. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? Don't let all of the negative, don't feel like, oh, I can't even say that story, or I can't put that experience in my book, or whatever you're doing, whatever material that you're putting together, or even your business plan, because you never know what you're missing here. Because I didn't even know that I was missing that. But yeah, that adversity showed me the conflict, showed me what I was missing. All right. Okay. Snake 68. That is 12. Was that 12? Wait, 12, 13, 14, 14. Okay. Change 5. Yeah. 14, 5 in numerology. Yeah. Air energy snake. An important transformation has enlightened you. And though it was painful, dang, I'm sorry, Rosie. An important transformation has enlightened you, and though it was painful, it was part of your soul contract for your growth. And oh, this is exactly why I said what I said here. You know, that adversity when I first, was like showing my work and progressing along the path of this membership. You know, yeah, that lady came out the woodwork being an antagonist, you know, but it showed me what I needed for my growth. I'm going to run into these hecklers all the dang on time. You know what I'm saying? Bots and whatnot. You know, it's up to me how I actually react to it. You know what I'm saying? I have to put that chess over checkers type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? You know, because, yeah, some people try to throw you off because they know you got a golden opportunity here. And that's the only thing that kind of frightened me a little bit about going this route. But I know I needed some extra help in putting together my funnel and all of these things, you know, email marketing, all that stuff. You know I need that extra help. So yeah, I just didn't really want to show what I'm working on, because, you know, esoteric knowledge is you don't really welcome everybody to the club because they don't understand. And you can unknowingly cause spiritual psychosis to people that aren't ready to open up their mind to the next ascension cycle. So yeah, you got to be careful out here. And it reminds me of Pile 1, how they use caution with their soulmates. So yeah, not really directly related to this topic or this discussion that I'm talking about, but I'm telling you, yeah, don't awaken folks who are not ready. So that's why I move with caution. I don't say too much. People think I'm being mysterious and weird, or probably, yeah, or secretive, or they can't trust me or whatever. But that's the reason why. I don't want to wake people up before their time. You know, I wait for spirit to guide me on that situation. Divine guidance right here with the star. All right. So if this resonates with you, Pile 2, your next 7 days, oh, you're in for a good one, you know, but just don't let the adversity run you off. Okay. All right. Okay, so please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to design and or create a life that makes sense to you, because that's the only way you're going to be happy. It is. It is. You're welcome to review Pile 1 or move with me to Pile 3. If not, I will see you in the next pick a card reading. You take care. Hey, Pile 3, how's it going? How's it going? Let me clear the energy from Pile 2. Not a bad reading. I actually appreciated it. Yeah, I do. Ooh. And hopefully I didn't get that in my nostrils like I did last time. Remove the evil eye energy, you know. Next 7 days. You know, a lot of people are trying to link up to you to see what you got going on. You got pocket watchers, Pile 3. You do. You got pocket watchers. You do. And they're causing you emotional imbalance, fostering codependency, irrational, melancholic, gullible, extremes, wallowing, imbalance. Scorpio energy here. And yeah, they're really trying to disrupt your flow. This is what I'm seeing. They're coming in with this stubborn energy. Yeah, stubborn, bold, hella bold. As with the demands and commands they got, is hella bold. I see, but you're gonna remain purpose driven here. You don't all that rah-rah is not gonna get to you like they think it's gonna get to you. But you're seeing the codependency in all of this here, and it's causing you to be fall in love with yourself even more. This is what I'm saying. Fall in love with yourself even more. Sagittarius energy here. Yeah, fire energy. You're rushing to your own bag. You know, you're not gonna suffer no fools here. You're not. You're becoming flexible. You're throwing away the fickle energy. You see the fickle energy for what it is. There's fickle energy here. Let me say that. There's fickle energy, and you do see both sides of it, but it's not going to deter you in what you about to do. You about to sweep your own feet, sweep yourself off your own feet. You're becoming a shameless flirt, over the top, adventurous, rebellious, energetic, confident, charmer, excited about what's coming next. Heroic. Yeah, and you're traveling in style, and you appear like a little fox, a fire siren here. Sexy, I'm telling you, sexy. Okay, because you never give up. You have the motivation to keep you going, and therefore you're motivating others around you, because I see 24, which is 6, community, your family in numerology. So yeah, you have the motivation to keep you going. You never give up. And you have the resources here with Taurus, resources to maintain what you have, you know. So all of this codependency, you're gonna show it where to go, and you're quick-witted with it. That's what I'm saying. You're quick-witted. Yeah, and you're practical, and you're looking at what you're gonna produce next, and it's not dependent upon if you can get other people on board or on the wagon here. It's about your own productivity here, resulting from the productivity of you, whatever your Taurus sign is. I was even saying at the very beginning in Pile 1, get your astro.com free natal chart reading. Yeah, get it. Because when you understand where these placements are in your chart, it will make more sense to you. On your birth certificate, they have a time there, at least they should. If not, you had a like a little card or something on there from the doctor's office that will tell you, because I know on one of my kids, two of my kids, they were born in a state that didn't have the time on there, but they did have like the little cards on the baby bed, like it's like the little plastic newborn natal bed they give you at the hospital. Well, they lay the baby in, you don't get to take that home, but it has like a little card on there. So yeah, look at that if you still have it. Yeah, but it'll tell you the time so you can know where these placements are in your chart, so it will make more sense to you. Yeah, and you got the Page of Wands. Just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it'll be effortless. So yeah, you're working on something, and you're not giving up, because obviously the Page of Wands it's like you're learning, you're moving. It's like apprenticeship type of energy. You're learning while you're moving, so you're putting things together on the move. Yeah. So, and I was even telling a story about what happened to me in Pile 2. If you're interested, you're welcome to check it out, about me learning a new skill for my business. I'm repositioning my business because times have changed. Times have changed, and I've grown out of the energy of wanting to be that codependent energy with another person. I've been out of that energy, honestly, since I think 2018, when I was going through a lot of relationship issues and I was ending it. I ended a lot of relationships around that time, closed the door and never looked back. Because I was tired of the codependency energy. And I sense this for you too. You're welcoming in more learning tools that will help you navigate your next cycle, your next season of life here, because you are ready to secure the bag with your hint card, HINT. Achieving goals, mission accomplished, financial stability, got it locked. Yeah, you're ready. Your guns are blazing, I'm telling you. And it's not even the the risque kind. I'm just saying that you guys are ready for the next challenge here. And you're learning quick. You're learning on your feet. And you're excited about what's to come. All right. And what else, Spirit? Next 7 days for Pile 3. Ooh, here comes the sun. I told you were excited. I'm hearing, here comes the sun. Happiness, success, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, truth. You're living your truth here, you all. Whatever that truth is. Maybe you don't want to work for FedEx or something. You want to go and be a content creator. I don't know. Only you would know that, okay? And I do have a free guide on my website, on my link website, practicalnotionsmedia.com, that will tell you about the hustles and the flows, you know. I'm hearing it's hard out here for a pimp. When you're trying to get the money for the rent. Who's been watching Hustle and Flow? Okay, because I'm seeing water energy and fire energy. So who's watching Hustle and Flow? Okay, Taraji in the house. What is it, D? Terrence Howard. Okay, you could be attending an HBCU, Howard University. You could have some you could have known someone, or could have attended that university, or you could be considering it. You know what I'm saying? Howard University. But you know, you're securing the bag, and the best way to do it, I'm just telling you, is through a solid education and certifications. Keep adding those certifications up. I didn't go to an HBCU, but I went to a well-known college that's in the urban area, you know. So yeah, definitely loved it. And I was excited every day of my degree, because it was just exciting, the things I learned. And I really feel like for the next 7 days for you all, you have to get into that energy of what excites you, because you're in an energy of learning something new. And when you have that energy of learning something new, and your excitement is all the way on 10, you know, you're able to attract the things that you want. Okay. Ooh, you got many options here too, but don't be disillusioned with the wrong ones. Okay. Choices: search for purpose, illusion, fantasy, daydreams, wishful thinking, indecision. And Spirit is saying for the next 7 days, don't be stuck in indecision right here. It's time for you to let your inner child play, and that it will prevent you from getting stuck here in the wishful thinking. What else, Spirit? It's about co-creation, not codependency, co-creation. This is what Spirit is saying for the next 7 days. Okay, so 4 of Cups: apathy, contemplation, feeling disconnected, melancholy, boredom, indifference, discontent. Whatever is not exciting you, run away from that. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to sweep yourself off your own feet. If it's causing you boredom, you need to sweep yourself off your own feet. And it's followed by, at the bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands: planning first steps, making decisions, leaving comfort, taking risks. And yeah, it is going to cause you to have to take these risks and leave your comfort zone, because maybe you have never left your city or state or whatever. Spirit is calling you to consider that, you know, as one of your options. And you don't have to spend so much time mulling it over. You know, you can always make a different decision when you get tired of that, whatever decision you made with the 4 of Cups. Yeah, your next 7 days. Okay. Push on through now. Octopus, 50. Changes are coming. It is air energy. Someone is spiritually and or physically all up in your energy. Didn't I say that? Oh, I love the confirmation. Oh, I have to clap on that one, Spirit. I do. Do a cord cutting ritual to remove them. I'm telling you, somebody all up in your business, all up in your bag, all up in your purse strings, all up in your wallet. Yeah, someone's counting your pockets. I told you, I felt that energy, but it's time for a change. You got to switch it up, because to keep them confused and dumbfounded. You know what I'm saying? Don't reveal all your cards if you don't have to, and never give up on yourself, because look, you are securing the bag right here. You're achieving your goals. But I'm just here to tell you, for the next 7 days, be cautious, be careful, because someone is trying to count your pockets. All right. So if this resonates, pile 3, please like, comment, and subscribe. You're welcome to check out piles 1 and 2. And 2 had a pretty interesting story behind it. You know, just for your curiosity, you may want to check it out. Okay, yeah. Please design and or create a life that makes sense to you, because that is the only way you're going to be happy. It really is. Bet on you. You are the winning horse here, and let these other codependent people go, because honey, they're throwing you off your intuition rock, and you don't want that. You want your inner child to play in a safe environment. All right, so yeah, thank you for all my day ones, my newbies, and my in betweens. I love you all. I do. And this concludes your #Tarot Monday. Thanks again for joining me, and you take care.